Alright, I do believe we are live. Greetings. I hope you all are doing well this Sunday morning. And this is Val, in case you were unsure as to who was talking to you. Not likely, but hey, you never know. You could have come upon this page randomly. Gnomoria Alpha. We are currently running 0.8.56. The bug that I mentioned last live stream no longer applies. They fixed it. The developer is really good at coming out with updates for fixing things. I think it's pretty much every Tuesday. So, yeah, I'm very pleased. I played some last night to make sure that no other exciting things happened in my test world. Obviously, not the main one. And yeah, I guess we're ready to go. Actually, just give me half a tick. Just want to set something up. Alright, sorry for that delay. I thought I had the microphone on again, and I did not. How embarrassing. True Vesu. You did actually come here randomly? That's pretty cool. Well, hopefully it'll be interesting enough that you'll want to hang about a bit. Alright then. Let's see, was there anything else? Alright, I am having a few technical difficulties, which I think I've sorted out now. There may have been a blank spot in the live stream, I'm not quite sure. So I'm just going to repeat myself in case that what I said did not show up. True Vesu. That's awesome that you actually found me randomly. That's cool. Okay. Just let me. Now I'm paranoid. I'm just gonna double check that I've got everything. Yes, I am streaming. It does look good. YouTube thinks everything's good. Alrighty then. Let me know if the screen is blank or if I've managed to mess something up, or you can't hear me or something. Or maybe actually say if you can hear me. I guess that would make more sense, because if you can't hear me, you couldn't hear me asking. Alright, let's get started then. The Kingdom of Valrubia, and I cannot talk this morning. Basically, what happened last time is that we started off in sort of a poor shape. We had no bandages left, and we had no wall, and I was very worried about the future of my lovely little gnome kingdom. As it happened, we did manage to get the walls up, and we fought off several goblin attacks. We did lose a few gnomes, oddly enough not to goblins with swords, but to a monitor lizard, of all things. But that's in the past. Well, a little bit of the past, anyway, for the gnomes. And we got a few, nomads arrived. And we are now we're still in dire straits. As you can see, we have nothing to drink. Now, we do have a well, so we're not entirely without drink, so that they will come here and drink from the well, if nothing else. However, that is not an ideal situation by any sense of the word. It's the 4th day of summer, so tomorrow, one day in Gnome Land, there should be some merchants arriving. Well, I say some because I hope we get at least 2. And hopefully we'll actually have something we can sell, because we need another yak. Unfortunately, these are both males. Our female was killed by, you guessed it, goblins. I think they're still showing up in here because it's unlighted. So we have a number of high priority tasks to get done. And I am just bringing up my to-do list. And we need to make a bone needle so that we can actually make more bandages. So our gnomes don't bleed to death. That's what happened to our poor 3 casualties. We need to get rid of this extra yak. So we can't do that without a butcher table. And that, what have we got here? We have a stone cutter. We have our stone mason. And we do have our butcher table. So there's a yak corpse. We do want him to look after all that stuff. However, we also want him to butcher that male yak, because he's just eating precious straw, and we don't have a lot of straw. Okay. So let's see. So we need to set up a bone carver. Just looking at my to-do list. Okay. Something I am going to do here that I didn't do last time, and it's a little boring. I'm only going to do part of it. I'll try to just do it as we need it. You can see all this stone here that the gnomes have been bringing up. Those will normally stack in piles of 64. And awesome, True Vessi. Thank you for letting me know that everything's working. Okay, now that I have recovered mentally from my technical difficulty start, yes, I was talking about the stockroom. Right now this is set just to put all stone in here. Stone of any sort. Raw stone, blocks, chisels, etc. I am going to change that. And the reason I am going to change that is because we don't really need them bringing up a metric ton of stone of any particular type. We only need small amounts of it. And this is something I realized when I was playing last night, that just setting up wise, it's very convenient to just set up one big stockroom. For the player it's convenient, until you realize that your stockroom is full of basalt and you can only use a small amount at a time, so you really don't need any more than like 132 of them sitting around. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to make this particular stockpile is going to be basalt. We don't have any other type of stone at the moment, so I'm just going to leave that set to basalt, and when we get to the other stones I will set them up individually. Oops, there we go. Now we do need an area for finished products, and I am going to make that a little bigger. There are 6 types of stone, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that should cover all of them. So we're going to do this for this. I'm going to make this the stone worked pile, and we'll set that to slightly higher priority. And the reason for that is, once our shops are actually producing items, we want them to move them out of the shops, because the shops can only hold so much stuff, and we want it moved out so that we can actually continue to produce things. And by setting it to 4, I found that that tends to keep the shops tidied up decently. I'm actually going to do the same thing for the ore here. What have we got? We got coal and gems. That should be fine, because okay. I don't want to do it all at once because I know this is probably severely boring. So I'm just going to set this one up. This one is going to be for the copper. And copper, the metal ores, you want to give them a little bit more room because they will actually only put one ore on each square, whereas the stones will stack up to 64 in one square. So I'm going to give it a little bit bigger room, mostly just so I can see that it's been emptied. But we don't need a lot on hand at a time. And I'm just debating now, because I'm going to put a crate on one square. That'll let it hold 32 ore. But I want at least one extra square so I can see when it's overflowing. I'm just debating whether I should make it a little bigger, because no, 32 should be plenty. If I have so much stuff and so many gnomes and so many idle hands sitting in the Great Hall that I need more than this for smelting of copper, then, well, we are sitting pretty. And right now we're not sitting so pretty. Okay. And go to goods. So as soon as we find a different type of ore, I'll have to remember to set that up. So let's do the copper ore. Oh, and that's the question. Do I want to allow bars in there as well? No. I will put up a separate thing later for that. We don't have any smelting going on, so I'm not too concerned at this precise moment in time. But there. Okay. I will split up the food and whatnot too. Into cooked and raw, but we have nothing to cook them with yet, so I am not going to worry about that at the moment. I will actually probably make a new area here and put a light in the middle, and I can put the cooked stuff back there. Actually, okay, let's just dig that out. Alright, let's start the time a-ticking. How long have I played Gnomoria? I have played it for approximately a month. I was told about this, I guess, no, maybe it's longer than a month now. Maybe up to 2 months. Not too long. Basically, I keep saying basically. I started playing it regularly at version 0.8.53. I did check it out before then, enough to know that I wanted to use it for a live stream. But I probably have about 72 hours worth of gameplay under my belt, mostly in my test kingdom. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. We want... Okay, so that's turning... I wanted to say blue, but it's not. It's green. It's turning green to indicate that I do have a gnome dashing over there. And we are still sorely lacking in beds. That's a dormitory, which is a general sleeping area. As you can see, people are falling asleep on the floor. My poor exhausted gnomes. We do have a complete wall up, so right now, once we get this area lit up, it'll be nice and secure up here. However, we're not very secure at the moment because the mines, if you go down, are horribly unlit. And that's why I have these guys digging this out so that we can add in torches. And I don't know how many torches do we have. That's the other thing. That's our other high priority. Oops, not designate area. I want to build. Torch. We only have 2 torches. Well, we really need to light this up, so if you hit G, then it will let you see where the unlit areas are. And right now I'm kind of almost putting them semi-randomly. Oh, there we go. We have 2 merchants. Excellent. Oddly enough, that's precisely the number of thingies we have. Alright, so that means that what I need to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to cancel these things, simply because I need a miner to come out and open the gate, our makeshift dirt gate. So I am going to cancel all of this. We will tell them to do it again shortly, but I want to make sure that a gnome comes up ASAP. And you there. Okay, so that just leaves 2, so they should come dashing up momentarily. And I'm going to set up a couple of jump keys. You do that by pressing Control and then a number key. So I'm going to set this to number 2, and then in order to jump there, you hit the Shift key, left Shift key, I should say. These are the left Control with plus the number to set it, and to jump to it, you hit the left Shift plus the number. So 1 is the default area. Now we can jump back and forth, which is very nice. Alright, let's open that gate so our merchants can enter, and I hope we have enough to sell them to get a female yak. No, don't go that way. Actually, where are you going? Where did that merchant go? Is that you? Hey, let's see if she can get in, actually. Actually. Where are they going? Okay. I see a breach. How are they getting down there? That's one way to see that there's an issue. Did you... How did you... I do not understand. I don't see any ramps. All I can think is it's this. There's something here. They're coming down this way. But I don't see any... I don't see any ramps. Okay, we gotta figure that out. True Visu. I do have 2 straw beds. That's true, I could build some more. Excuse me. Throat's a little dry. Excuse me while I moisten my throat with water, if I can remember how to open the container. Alright. Straw beds, yes. I guess I'm just paranoid about building too many of them and then having my yaks run away. But yes, we do actually have some wheat growing and producing straw, so that it is a good time to build more. You are quite right. I know they only spawn near the border of the map. Or sorry, I shouldn't say that. I know if you've lit up the other areas and have it fenced off, etc., they will still spawn by the borders. But you're saying they always spawn by the borders, so that means they are getting in somehow. Which, well, we just saw that thing that I thought was secure wasn't, so I think I'm going to have to put a wall around it to prevent that, since we already have a source of water quite near the door. Clay ramp near the water. Any golems underground? Not in this playthrough, I haven't. This playthrough we've only seen goblins and wild animals so far. My test worlds, yes, I have seen clay golems. I've seen skeletons, I've seen zombies. And they're not always... They can be quite tough when your gnomes have no no weapons, no armor. Okay, let me just build these while I'm... Okay, so that's the entrance, so let's just build a few more. So, got some guys sleeping in the hospital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's do that many. That should give them... That gives them 8, 10. And I don't think there's going to be that many sleeping at the same time. A clay ramp near the water. Now, is it these clay ramps? Because I thought because they were underwater that it wasn't an issue. Because they would have... Let's put the walls back up. Oh! You know, I'm starting to think I'm blind when it comes to that color, because I had left a ramp accidentally on this side, too. Of clay. Ah. Okay, let me know if you see any other clay ramps that I've missed, because that's the second one now. And, oh well, at least the gnome merchants got in without a problem. And, I suppose to dig out the ramp, I should say remove ramp. Yes. I hope that's the last one I missed. Dang it. Okay. So, let's regroup here. Let's get the merchants get in place. Excellent. Okay. Market stall. Well, as much as I'd love to buy other things, we have very little to trade. Except that you can have all my dirt for free. Because I'm going to produce more. Alright. I would like to buy some grape seeds. But we need a female yak. That is our priority. Because without that we have no milk. What can I sell them? Well, let's see. You can always get more birch clippings. And pine clippings. And orange clippings. Well, let's not sell all of them. Let's, I just want to keep some to start an official grove with. Okay, so we're up to 217. Good. Oh, good lord, we have a metric ton of oranges. I think that we will make up the difference with oranges. And actually that means we probably can buy some grape seeds, so let's... Oh, that's grape wine. I don't want grape wine. Oh, maybe I do want grape wine. Yes, we need stuff to drink, so I am going to buy that wine. Because we are hurting units when it comes to that. And let's add the grape seed. Let's see what all comes to. 686. So if I put 450 of those oranges over there. 667. See if my math is correct. Yes! Yes, please! That gives us grapes. It gives us stuff to drink. Okay, so we do have another ramp. Okay, I will... Once I finish perusing the list here to make sure there's nothing else that I want to get at this precise moment from this merchant. We will see what the other merchant has. I don't think we have enough without selling more stuff than I want to at this point in time. I don't think... Oh, we have a lot of seeds though. Let's see, he's got alpacas. I'm debating about alpacas because I know that the wool is eventually going to be a lot better than cotton. But I'm just not sure. I don't think I really want to deal with them just yet. Maybe in another season. So I could sell cotton. Okay, let's see what this... That was the one I looked at, okay. So let's look at this merchant. And we will... What has he got? He's got 11 grape seeds. We will buy those as well. And we're going to buy the wine. Because that will give us more breathing room. I don't think we can afford another female yak. And I don't know if we really want to have one just yet. With all the... I want to have more straw Okay, so let's see. We have to scrape up 167, and I think if we sell some cotton seeds, let's sell you know what? I'm actually kind of worried that if I sell the seeds, they're going to sell these ones here first, and then they'll be wanting to go outside the walls to find them. So I'm going to sell some of those oranges. And okay. That's all I want to sell there. Okay, ramp near the water. Let's find that. Okay, so I got that one. And you said it was Birch Grove. Okay. Hopefully this is the perspective you wanted me to go to. Okay, so I'm just going to look around. They said upright from the birch grove, so I'm just going to... Yes, there it is. You know, I could swear. I absolutely swear I looked so carefully along here to make sure. And now there's another one. Does the rain create new ramps? I'm starting to wonder. Okay, thank you very much for pointing that one out, too. Let's get rid of that one, too. Remove this dang ramp. Thank you. Okay. Alrighty then. It's... Okay, so we have 103 drink, which makes me feel a lot better. My guys have something a little more to drink. And... I still need my guys to chop this stuff down. So what are they doing here? Fell tree. I'll wait till they fell those trees, and then I will... I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's try to clear this area. For... I'm going to move these over there, basically. Once we get another animal, then I'll remove these fields. This is going to be our pasture area. This is our grove area. So we have our birch grove, we have our pine grove, our birch grove, and I believe I was going to put the orchards over here too, eventually. Or was I going to... Yeah, 6 one, half dozen of another. So we do have some apple trees right here, so we could do the orchards here. It's just a long way for them to run. I just want to make sure they'll be big enough. But I suppose, because I could put the orange one here, and then eventually put the apple one here, or over here, leaving enough room for these ones to expand a bit. Yeah, unfortunately YouTube, it used to be only about a minute lag. I wonder if it's getting worse now, because they have been updating things, and that usually is not a good thing. They usually introduce a lot of bugs that then have to be worked out. Yeah, I will. I do try to look at the comments often enough that that there isn't Val-induced lag as well as the YouTube-induced lag. But unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it. At least that I know about, anyway. Not that I know everything about live streaming, because I certainly do not. This is my third live stream event. Okay, so let's just pause and think here what we're going to do. We need that bone carver. I am just going to, well, from your perspective, I'm not doing anything in specific, but from my perspective, I'm looking at my to-do list over on the other screen. We have bought our female yak. We have gotten rid of our extra male yak. I want to set up a big wheat field. Yeah, so we need to set up the bone carver. Alright. And okay, let's do that. Let's see if we have everything we need for it. Bone carver. Bone carver. We need a table. Okay. Stone carver, or stone mason rather. Please make us I didn't have a table on here. Craft table. Any block. I'd like to have one hanging around, please. And yes, we'll leave that for the moment. Okay. Actually, I do not want you accepting generated jobs because I, unfortunately, have encountered difficulties. And I don't know if it's just certain workshops or what, but sometimes generated jobs will go in the queue and they stop everything. And it's only until I get rid of them and manually, say, build whatever, that things start up again. So I don't want to... Yeah, I'm just going to take them off because these aren't going to be here forever, so I'm not too worried about them. Carpenter. Okay, I already turned it off there. Yep, it's full. Okay, I need to dig out this then, like I had planned. And we need to get back down in the mines too. We have 4 torches, so we need to go down there and light some stuff up. Miners. Okay, you've removed hopefully the last ramp there. We'll see. Hey, I don't see another one, but then I didn't see those in the first place, so let's see. Okay. So I am actually going to designate an area for the bones. Got to get some of those bones out there. It's actually going to be, yeah. If we had, don't have a lot of crates being built yet, but at least this will get a few bones out of there. And we'll set that to 4 again so that it'll clean up the thing there. And imagine we got hides accumulating as well. But not going to do anything about those just yet until they become an issue. Bones and skulls. Okay. Okay, so is that a female now? Yes, okay. I do only want one male right now, so if a male gets born. And let's restrict this to 2 females for the moment. I know it's going to be 12 days before we have another yak appear. And that should help prevent any overpopulation from our point. I'm going to move that bone stack out of there eventually because I want to put cooked food in here. But for the time being... Now, let's stop organizing up here. Let's use my key that I set up. And let's take a look at the dark areas, of which there is lots. Okay, well, I'm not too worried about optimally placing torches at the precise moment. But now that I know a better way of mining areas, I would not do this branch mining again. It's just, you're just asking for trouble. We're just lucky we haven't gotten any from it yet. Okay, so let's go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course I want to put it right there. Let's put it there. That's for one of them. And for the... I guess I shouldn't have took that off the cursor because I need to put another one. Yeah, we'll put it here. Oh no. What that? Decisions. We'll put it there. Okay. And we will tell our miners to get back to work down here and clean out the spawn pads that we have inadvertently created. And maybe we'll get lucky and find some other ore that we want. Hello? And we got... Oh, I want to light these areas up, but at the same time I want to conserve those torches to go down on the mine, because I think that's... We can spawn things up here too, but I think the mine is the more likely place. The sun has set. And once that mine is cleaned out, actually that table should be built. I keep saying actually, don't I? I'm not sure. That seems to be my word for today. Die? Is that, or is it oi? Oi passes out from exhaustion. Poor oi. I think it's oi. Might be a D. What was I going to do? I know I was going to do something. Bone carver. That's right. There we go. Oh, excellent. Okay, so bone carver. Yeah, we're gonna put you here for now. I don't know. That's gonna bother me. Dang it. Gotta rotate it the correct direction. Okay. Okay, so let's get that built. Actually, an okay seem to be my words today. I apologize if they get repetitive and annoying. I am trying not to keep saying the same thing over and over again. Unfortunately, it is one of the things that I inherited from my dad. He would repeat things over and over, and must be genetic. Right, so what is our stonemason building? He is building... We got a table. We also need a distillery, and I know that we need 3 barrels for that. Distillery and a kitchen. Yes, we need to build some barrels for the kitchen. Oh, we could actually do the kitchen. I think... Now let's get those barrels on order. I think we'd like to order some crates too, but we'll just do 1 crate at a time. And we want them made out of orange wood. No, thank you. I would actually like them made out of birch. And the barrels, they need 4 anyway, so you might as well tell them birch as well. And we need 3 barrels. Oh. Never mind. Did I have crates in here too? When did I do that? Okay. Well, let's move those up the list. I want those made... Or the barrels, anyway. I want them made sooner rather than later. Oh, I already had a bone area. Okay, in that case, I'm going to undesignate that other one. Didn't realize I already had a bone area. Right, bone carver. We need a bone needle, please. Let's make sure we have 1. Thank you. And I believe we set our rancher up to do that. And rancher, please. Right now, this is priority 1. We need that ASAP. Please. There's our rancher sleeping. Our rancher is stocking items. Bria, what you doing? Okay. Once you are back up here, could you... Excellent. We are going to have a bone needle momentarily, so I'm actually going to build the tailor next. So let's do a quick peek down here and see how the light... Oh, of course, there would be 1 little square there that's unlit, but given that I have much bigger areas currently unlit, I'm not going to stress over it too much. Let's pause it. Pause it, thank you. Torch, torch, torch. Let's build the torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So in theory that should light that area. Okay. Okay, we almost have the mines under control. Almost. So get that lit up. And then once more this is dug out, then we can decide where we're going to put our next torch down there. And I think that's our last torch. until we find, unless we find some more coal down here. So, did we find more coal? Oh, it's dark out. Did we find any more coal, I wonder? Okay, it looks like our tailor can be built now. We have a table, we have a chair, and we have a bone needle. Right now, I'm kind of throwing everything in here, and I'm going to move them around later into more logical areas. But right now, I'm more worried about getting those bandages being built than in making everything functionally better. Okay, do we have any barrels? We have no barrels yet. Okay. Okay, so according to my to-do list, we've got the bone carver. Oh, I guess we need the loom as well. Right, okay. So we got a table. Hopefully another chair will be produced shortly. And let's see what else we need for the... We've got a loom and... Oh, that's all we need. Well, there you go. We're all ready. I guess this will be shy a chair. But we have a chair in this list. And... there's a chair in this list, so somebody will make a chair. Probably this one first. Well, maybe not. All depends on how our miners are doing. Let's see how this... Yeah. I know this is kind of... Yeah, let's just build. Put that wall back so I don't have that one square that's not lit bug me. Eventually it'll be dug out anyway, but at least this way it's not going to be causing me angst. Now we have a little bit there too, so I'm just gonna throw some walls there too. Let's just use dirt. Cover those up so that at least we don't have something spawning there. We just have this area down here to worry about. We have one torch left. That's not going to cover the whole thing. But perchance is that coal. Yes! There is coal in there. That is awesome. That means we can light it all up. Everybody's asleep. Nap time. Let's see. While we're waiting on that, this is for... Oh, that's going to be more than plenty. Stockpile. This is going to be cooked food. Not that we have any actual food that is cooked yet. And loaves, sandwiches, and cheese. And cheese omelet sausage. I don't think I'll make sausage omelets at all. I prefer to make sandwiches out of them. Okay, so that's the cooked, otherwise processed food. I guess processed would make maybe be a little more meaningful. No, actually, let's make that a little bigger because I realized they only put 32 in each. Yeah, okay. Now for drink, I want more drink around. And a barrel holds... How much do you hold, barrel? You hold 64. Okay. Okay, if I have that much drink, I am... Oh, but does it put yak milk in there? I do not know. Not processed, but I don't want to put not raw. Drink, my mind is going blank. Drink. I'll put wine. I know I'm going to put more in there than wine. The ales and whatnot, but we are certainly only making wine to start with. Beer and tea. Okay. And set that to 4. Which is actually what I should do there too. There we go. And so what have we got? I'm going to deconstruct these. And I'm going to move them over there. Okay, so how are we doing here? We have a table, we have a chair. And neither of these things are built. What are you guys doing? Are both my builders asleep? Building soil wall. Oh, okay, so they're down doing that. Down here. Getting rid of that. And then they got that one to build. Oh, they took all the dirt away, so it's, they have to go get the dirt. Guess it would have been faster if I built... No, I built that one out of basalt. Why isn't it doing it yet? Okay. Never mind. Alright, how are things going here? Why are those not chopped down yet? Are they been busy making stuff? Well, one of them is busy making stuff. What's the other one busy doing? Maybe I should cancel them and tell it to do it again. What am I... Woodcutters. One's crafting an item and the other's idle, so maybe he had a bite to eat or something. Right, I'm just going to cancel this and reissue the order. Maybe something got confused. Please, chop these trees down. We need this area. Okay, they are built. Excellent. Loom. Right. And this is actually fairly important, so... Right now it's important. So let's get that to 1. Our bone carver, we have our needle. We can set that back to the normal. And there's no point in telling anybody tailoring is important because we don't have any cloth with which to do tailoring. But bandages. Craft bandages. Craft 2. Let's make sure we have Yeah, 10 bandages should be enough, I think. And now... No, let's get some bandages in stock first, and then I'll worry about making string and that sort of thing. No, don't make generated. Do the generated jobs. I do not want to have weird stuff happening at this point in time. There. Okay, so we got our loom. Now let's see about a kitchen. Okay, so we're waiting on tables and chairs. And that's because our miners are busy and our wood choppers are not chopping. Why would you chop those down? Are you going to chop them down now? What are you doing? Oh, that's what you're chopping down. Well, I appreciate it all, and we will want it soon. I am going to suspend these because I want you to go chop down these ones, please. I need to get up a big wheat field setup. My gnomes need food. So do my yaks, actually. How are we doing for food here, speaking of which? Okay, we're not too bad. Oh. I know that music. Where are they coming from? Let's see if we can see them. I want to follow them around. So if they come from the edge... well, I don't see them. I could have visually kind of gone over them. Oops. Okay, I guess. Oh, I didn't check the mine. No? Okay. I guess we'll find out if I have, with the aid of True Vesu, successfully gotten rid of all the entrances. So far it looks good. They haven't gotten in yet. Once we have some weapons and whatnot, then we can, I thought I told you to suspend this. Would you kindly stop? They're not listening. Oh. There's two of them here. Okay. Wonder why they're separate. Okay, that's all very well and good, but... Oh, my wood chopper over here chopping. What are they doing? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's a separate... The heck happened here? You know what? I am going to remove designation. Get rid of those. We will put them back later. Now, hopefully there's only one there. How the heck? Yeah, well. is my wood chopper doing? Set that back to 5. That's at 5. Oops. Alright, you guys. It's the 7th day, and those trees are not yet chopped down. Right. Woodcutters. What is the woodcutter set up to? Because, let's see. Grove first. Workshop. I thought stuff I told them to chop went to the top of the list. Oh. Jinx is healing the patient. Thank you, Jinx. Did I make you a doctor? I don't recall doing that. That's why my guys have been... Okay, so let's see. Professions. Caretaker and medic. So I must have given that to my builders temporarily. Or not. Who did I give it to? Oh no, I did create a doctor. I have a doctor. I created the doctor. Fizzwin is healing the patient. Okay. I forgot that I actually created the doctor. That's why. I thought they were just sleeping in there, but they're not. They were actually unwell. Let's unpause it so some healing happens. Where are you going? Where are you? You're getting what? How are you doing, Jinx? Jinx Builder is the one that's not well. Okay. Tired. Health. Jinx has an injured head. Oh, poor Jinx. Now, how about you? What's wrong? That's why I only have one woodcutter, too. Injured right arm. Okay, well, hopefully the doctor, now that the doctor has, hopefully the doctor... is making a bandage and then promptly rushing over and applying it. That's excellent. Okay, well that explains partially why things haven't been getting chopped. Well, let's go check on our... Ah, here we go. Alright, let's get some torches to light up this last bit, and then... Oh, we got 9 torches. Nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, I will do... Is it up there? Yes. Okay. And... 6, 9, 10. So if we put a torch there. That should light that area up. I think I've got these ones pretty much spaced 20 apart, I'm hoping. Oh well, we'll sort it out. This is just our initial dig area anyway. Our miner must be asleep. Okay. I'm not paused, so that's not why. How many bandages does it take? Oh, hello. Who are you and why aren't you doing anything? Stonemason. Right. Well, if you're wandering about with nothing to do, that means that I need to set up some more thingies. That's cotton. Okay. Right. Oh no, that's not the stone carver. Stonemason. Excellent. Alright. Why don't you... What else can we make? How about a trough? How about you create us a trough? Because we need that. And it looks like we have a table and chair built, so we should be able to build our kitchen now. Can't build a distillery yet. Now, if we put that there, so we can fit 2 of each, so let's leave a gap and we'll have... And then we'll put some distilleries on this side. Yeah. Alright. Do I want to build the grapes grove? Because we are going to move the stuff over here. We still need things chopped, but I might be able to slip in one. We've got lots of fruit right now, though. Well, let's just do a tiny field. There. And we will tell them to forage that. And I guess I could just put a dirt floor down, couldn't I? I think I can just throw it there. Sure. Okay. Oh. Our builder is better, I think. Yes, our builder is better. I was just about to think, oh no! And our builder is better. Good. A goblin has been spotted. Alright, goblin. Can I follow you? I'd like to see if you can get in. I can move too, but I can't follow. Too bad. I'll just... No, you're not heading anywhere specific, so I think we have in fact secured the yard. Excellent. Time to check in down here. And right. Let's build another torch. Okay. Now that we've got that placed, I can think about actually... I'll dig out around it. I didn't want to dig out around it until I knew that the torch was in the right location. And by digging out around it, make sure that the torch lights up the full area. There. Okay. So in theory, the mine is now secured as well. Which means we shouldn't have any monsters showing up there. Except for perhaps here. Yes, I'm just going to throw in a block again to make sure we don't have anything spawning there. So now we got to think about lighting up the stairwell. So let's make a little dugout area on each one. How far down did I go? There we go. And did they finish up over here? Okay, it looks like we're lit. Excellent. Now we can go down here and throw in torches. Oh, what's that? Cool. Excellent. And then I can light those up, and then I can take a sigh of relief, and the gnomes can sleep safely in their straw beds, which we will look at upgrading shortly to something other than straw on the bare dirt floor. Okay, let's throw down another torch. Oh, look at that. Very nice. Excellent. We are lit. Almost. Oh, and this one's a nice one too for... We will have copper for days. Oop, Ozzy passed out from exhaustion. That's not good. So I haven't actually mined anything yet, so I'm not going to worry about... Oh, and that's gem, so it's going to go in the gem section anyway. Never mind. Don't need to do anything special for the stockpile as of yet. Perfect. Alright. Oops. Okay, so we have our yard secured. We now can... and the mine is lit up. Now we can start thinking about lighting this up. And let's see, how are things going here? Do we have any... Oh, we're starting to have our barrels built. This is good. You're not injured, are you? You're just sleeping there? You're in good health. Okay, so it looks like the doctor has repaired our gnomes. Stitched, closed the wounds, etc. I apologize for the car noise in the background that you might have just heard. I cannot control the neighbors and their noises. I do have my window open. I'm hoping it's not causing too much noise. Well, aside from the muscle car I keep hearing. Because it's a little hot in here today. And I don't have my fans on because I know that will cause too much noise, but I do not want to get too hot. You know, I think we're going to make some skull helmets. Well, let's say 4. Oh, no, we need leather straps. Never mind. Cancelled bone shirt. But we can do the skull helmets. Even though it'll make me think that my guys are skeleton all the time. Until we upgrade to something else, at least it will give them something to wear. And use up some of these bones that are accumulating. So, how many barrels have we got here? We got 2 barrels. Just 2 barrels, okay. And we got lots of torches, so I'm going to commence with the lighting up. I think we got 10 torches. Perfect. There we go. Let's put that in there. You guys, I'm going to throw your... I think that's... I'm not sure if that's going to light up the corners or not. Let's put that there. Just try to decide. Any place I put this is going to remove a spot where I could build something. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's put it there. And build that one there. Build that one there. That's about the center, isn't it? Let's put it there. I might get rid of that, actually. Let's deconstruct that. And we are going to build another storeroom, which is going to go here. It's going to be a big storeroom. So if we make it 20, then I can put a torch in the center. And it should light up the whole thing, I think. Well, no, let's go 18, that'll make sure it'll light it up. And an entrance is usually a... Let's see, where's that door? Maybe we'll put in a couple. Okay. Now, the question is do I want to go down and build the primary workshops down there? Because I got a storeroom that I'm building here, but I want it actually more for the finished products. Well, let's build up the torches, and I think that's the center. Roughly the center. No, I think the center's there. Okay, well, we'll find out. So that only lights up to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's put that there. And how well is that lit? We need another one. What else am I going to put up here? This is probably all going to be storerooms. So you know what? I'm just going to throw some soil wall up there to fill that in, because let's see if they're smart enough to fill them in the correct order. That's one of the optimizations in the not this bug fix update, but the prior update to that. So let's see if they do that without blocking themselves in. Okay. So it looks like we have everything lit in here now. So the question is do we want to have some stairs going down to the actual... I think I might do that, because you don't have a big mountain here, and I want to have this area here for bedrooms and whatnot. Yeah, let's go down. Let's build us actually, we're gonna build us some decent stairs. We are going to replace this row with yeah, let's replace this row with basalt. And then when that's done, we'll dig stairs down. So there'll be nice stone stairs instead of crappy dirt stairs. Eventually the floor and whatnot will be replaced. Okay, do we have 3 of these barrels yet? Barrel. Oh, might be building the 3rd barrel there. And then we can place our distillery. Oh, I had forgotten about... Oops. Let's go back and look at that again. I want to make sure I leave 3 of the same kind. Yeah, let's put the pine barrels here. Which is why I deconstructed them in the first place, so it should move those over there. But that means we can now... Whoops, I was in the right place. And we're building ourselves a distillery. And let's put that there. We should have everything we need for it. Oh, we only needed 2 barrels. Why was I thinking we needed 3? Ah, well. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter in the least. Oh, and I put it in the wrong place, didn't I? Yes, I did. I put it in the food area. Yeah, deconstruct those again. Sorry, guys. I'm just a little confused. We will try that again. Barrel. Pine barrel. Please build here. Thank you. Yeah, it's the cooked food. We want to put crates there. Did they build a crate for me? No, they haven't built a crate. Okay, excellent. We have a distillery. Wonderful. What fruits do we have? We have strawberry, we have oranges, and we have apples. Well, let's craft some strawberry wine. Let's do up to 10 of those. Let's craft some orange wine, and we'll craft up to 10 of those. And oddly enough, we're doing the same thing with apple. Voila. I did set that to 4, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. So, we are in slightly better situation than we were an hour and a half ago. Oh, I haven't lit that up yet. I guess, oh, that's right. I was going to just throw it in there. Possibly. We'll see how well lights it up. If it doesn't light the whole thing up, then we will adjust things. Torch. Please light this room so it's not black anymore. Hopefully nobody will go in and sleep just yet. I want to make sure this is lit up properly. Light, light, light. Yes. Oh, no, now I can't tell somebody went into sleep. Okay, well, we can check it out later. At least it's mostly lit. Okay. Now, where was I seeing coal? I think it was here, wasn't it? Okay, we're going to just do a little bit more digging because we need that coal. We need it to light up our lives. Or more specifically, our yard. Now this is what I learned from one of the tips that I read. Was basically, you go out, I chose 20 because it's a nice round number. But by having them spaced like this, they will actually be lit properly. This direction, I think because of it being in front of the stair, might not light properly, so I might have to throw in an extra torch. But by doing them this far apart, you actually can have every area pretty much lit up as you're digging it. So I'm going to design the area, and then I'll just unhook the pieces that I don't want them to actually do yet. But I just wanted to show you how nice it is when you can do this. Because you basically dig out all 4 corners, and then you put the torches in, and then you dig out the center, and it's all lit. And as long as you don't, I think it's 2 days, you have 2 days from the time the area is dug out until the time it actually starts potentially spawning monsters. So, as you can see here, we would need 6 torches for this, and I don't think there's any coal in that direction. I think it's this direction. So, I am going to just disconnect this. Oops. Disconnect it, just to make sure that they don't dig that out. But that's the design that you would use, and you just keep expanding it, and you will find natural caverns and the like, and when you do, you have to kind of adjust this around it to make sure things are lit, but it works very nicely. I suppose I could I'll leave those there for the moment, but I may not end up canceling them. I cannot remember if the gnomes will just totally ignore it because it's not hooked up, or if they will periodically go, can't reach my goal. We'll find out. Because that could have been one of the updates in the pathing, for them to say, well, if I can't get to it, I'm not going to bother trying. Alright. Now, I want to think about building a stone carver. But you need to build terrain, mine, dig, stairs down. Right. Now, debating whether I should just have 2 separate stairs. Yeah, sure. Let's go for some variety. So that should dig the stairs down. And then we can start building. We'll probably have our mushroom farm over, I think over here. I think this is the right level for it to flood it. You have to have the mushroom farm at the same level as the top of the water, and it looks like the water is at this level. If we put it down here, it would just flood and, you know, flood out in the area, and that's, we just want it to wet it, we don't want it to flood it. Okay, so let's start. We will go this way, I think. Let's go 18. And actually, I'm going to cancel those. No, I don't want to cancel those. There we go. Okay. So once that's dug out, this will get dug out, and that should be the right distance for us to stick a torch in the middle and have the corridor lit up. But we will see how our miners are doing, and I'm actually going to reset this, my jump to here. There we go. Actually, maybe I'll set it on 3. And then we will set this one to 2. And this one, like this, we'll set 1 that way. There we go. That should work. What? Dang it. I thought that would make it stone stairs, but it did not. Yeah, there, they dug those up. Yeah. Piffle. Eh well, we will fix it later. Let's throw a torch down in the middle there. And I think that's the middle. I'll find out. If it's not, I'll move it back one. Once the torch arrives, I'm going to actually... Let's try digging out one of these stairs. I wonder if stairs counts as a type of wall. It does not. I could... Oh, I need replace wall. Let's see if that works, because I wanted those nice... Well, it's going to do it there. I suppose I could have a single stair going up and down. Oh, hi, Brian! Well, you should get something to eat. I'm glad you made it. I am currently trying to figure out if I can remove... what if it counts as a ramp? No, not a ramp. Okay, so... Okay, so that is successfully... Now, it is definitely basalt. So now let's try the stairs down thing. And I just wonder how I can get rid of those ugly stairs. It looks like that. Yeah, it looks like that's lit up properly, so. Do not want that. Okay, let's try different things. Hello, monitor lizard. We do not care about you. You are outside our walls. Excuse me while I go back to what I was doing. Okay, let's leave it paused while I figure out. Okay, we will try all of these. Remove wall. Is it considered a wall? It's not considered a wall. Now, if I say mine stairs up, it's just going to make stairs. Dig. No. Remove floor. No, it's not remove floor. Remove ramp. See, I would have thought it would be classed as a kind of a ramp, just a, you know, fancier one. Replace wall. Well, let's see if I can replace it. No. No. Well, let's see. We have gotten to the point where we have our bandages. So we have a working hospital now. We found, with the help of True VSU, 3 ramps that for some reason I was totally blind to. That was how the goblins and whatnot were getting in. So once we got rid of those, we are now safe outside in the yard. We have gotten quite a few of the things built. Would this be fill hole, maybe? No. No. I will continue telling you what we've done while did I try replace floor? Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how I can. I think they can't get down here now because of the thing here, but okay. We have our kitchen built, we have our butcher's built, we have a distillery, so our drink situation is not so bad. We also had 2 merchants arrive, and we bought drink from them. We bought some grape seeds, so we have a little bit of a grape farm going. I did a little bit of reorganizing for the how I have the storage room set up. Nothing too major. We have been finding some coal, so we have enough torches. We have the hall lit up. We have our original mine, which was up here. It is all lit up now. Cut out and lit up, so we don't have to worry about spawns there. So we are actually pretty secure right now. And I was just going to tell the miners, or to see what the miners, how they were doing. And no, I was demonstrating the new to me, way of digging mines so that things are lit up as you go. And this was just my... Basically, you click on the square that's just above here, right there. And that actually is the torch itself that's lit. Or that you're selecting. And then you go 20 squares. Oh, did I screw up? Possibly. I have been known... Oh, no, there we go. 20. I know it is 19. I didn't go over far enough. Oh, well, that's the far edge. It doesn't really matter that much. You're supposed to go over 20. There we go. That's 20. And then you do a little square around it. And that's where you put the torch. So once that's lit up, then we can tell the miners to go down there and actually get some more coal. We have coal in this wall, I believe. And it looks like we have some gems as well, which will be nice eventually, but I'm not too concerned about that at this precise moment. What I was trying to do was build some nice, beautiful stone stairs down, and yeah, replacing the floor didn't work too well because they just dug up the basalt and then built ugly soil stairs. And I have no idea how to get rid of them. All the things that I tried didn't seem to do the trick. So we are going to ignore them. And actually, you know what? Actually, let's pause this. I am going to change the direction of those stairs that it's going to build, because then I won't have to worry about them facing the wrong way. There. I want to get rid of those, but now I replaced this with stone down here, so it should actually be a nice stone stair. Actually, I want to put the personal quarters over here rather than in the mines, because I like the personal quarters to be near the Great Hall and the source of food. So once they come in, they eat, you know, they get their food, they go here, they eat, and then they go to bed. At least that's the idea. Okay, I think once the miners, who are probably all asleep at this precise instant, aren't they? Well, I see at least one miner there. Yeah, so I guess lighting up out here isn't quite so urgent as I thought, because the monsters do in fact only spawn on the edges and then attempt to get in. And they just were finding the conveniently left clay ramps. I was unable to see the clay for some reason. We had a ramp here. We had a ramp over here. Oh, there's the music. Monsters have spawned. Oh, and you see this person wandering around? That's one of the gnome merchants. I haven't opened the gate, and so that they've been trapped here since the 5th day. But I will open the gate later when I'm letting in, hopefully, some nomads on the first day of fall, and then they can leave then. It's only 3 more days. They've already been here for 4 days. Another 3 won't matter. There's lots of food, they're fine. And dormitory is doing okay for the moment. I know that personal rooms are better, but I want to get this area down here. Oh, good. They're going to do that. This. What's unusual, Brian? Okay, we have stairs. Perfect. Now I can plan out our workshop areas. Now they can come right up here. There's going to be, I think this, I'm going to put finished goods up here eventually. But just double checking I don't have any unlit spots there. Actually, let's just double check the mine, because, you know, paranoia is your friend. There we go. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you. Speaking of the monsters here. Yeah, I want to get rid of those stairs, but well. Let's see. We are going to need storerooms down here for the raw materials. So that stuff's gonna get moved down. In fact, all of this stuff may eventually be removed or something. Because this is just our quick setup for the basic things that we need. But I would like to move them down. Down below. Well, let's start by... Let's measure. Now if you look, when I click just above the torch, that goes through the center of the room, so that's how I know that that's correct. I wish I could click on the bottom and have it do that, but... Okay, so that tells me, and then if I go 10 out, I think it actually goes out 11 squares for lighting. We'll have them dig that first, and then I can put another torch there, and that gives us a nice corridor. Usually people have a purpose for every level of the kingdom. I don't like splitting it up that much, personally. I prefer it all being on one and at most 2 levels. We just don't have enough room here, or I'd have it all on the same level. No, I mine out the area and then it gets left. It gets lit up and left. At least that's the way I've been playing it so far. Alright, so now we can throw our torch down there. And we know we have the correct lighting for the area. And let's see. Just want to make sure. Yep, see it lit right to the end. Okay. Alrighty then, what we're going to do is I am going to make this an enormous, well, not a super enormous, but a largish storeroom. A 16 by 16, that will not light all with one torch. I'd have to use 2 torches. Let's see if we go... One torch should light 11 on either side, so by going like this... Sorry, my mind is just not cooperating right now. Math! Math is your friend. So you put a torch in the center. It goes out. Up to 10 on either side, but that doesn't include the corners, so... So make it 15... 15 by 15? Torch should light that. And we'll throw in a couple of doors. Okay, so that's going to be our storeroom. And we will expand it this way in the future if necessary. Now, let's start here. So if we go... I'd like to separate them up. So we'd have like a carpentry area, we have a stone area, we have a tailoring area. And then later on we'll have a, well, hopefully not too far along, we'll have a blacksmith area. So... And I like to... Just trying to think. If it's 3, 6... So if I do 7 by 7, I can do a light in the center with things around the edge. But if I put that up to 13... No, 7. Yeah, that would give me... Okay, so let's go 15. Because we can always expand out later. And 15 by 7. Because that lets us put 2 rows. Actually, you know what? 15. Yeah, let's go 18 by 7. Okay. We have decided on our size. Alrighty. So that gives us our wood, our stone, our cloth and leather working kind of thing, and our metalworking area. And we have room on the end here for engineering and whatnot for a future date. Alright. Let's get those guys digging out the area. And then we can see about moving these storerooms down there. One at a time as we feel the need. If we do transfer all the storerooms and all these things down there, then we will need a lot of room for the private quarters. But this will fit like 30 gnomes without a problem, because I don't give them enormous quarters. I give them 3x3 rooms, and that seems sufficient. Because I let you put a bed, a cabinet, a desk, a couple of statues, and they're good. Okay, so let's see how is... Oh, this one's getting towards lit. Or dug, rather. So let's get our torches. Of course, now this is where the math comes in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it was 18, so if you put it on 9, that should be the rough center. Now this one, I put those doors the same distance apart. So 3, that's the center. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should light up that area. Okay. And I'm just contemplating whether I should connect. I guess I should probably connect this here. The only thing I'm worried about is if I connect it there, it gives the monsters, and if I miss an area in the mine, a nice direct path to my craft gnomes. Whereas if I do this, they have to go up and around. Whereas at least my crafts gnomes, they just have to go up here. And true, they have to go around this way, but once we get some doors going, then I'll possibly give them a more direct route down here. For now, no, I don't think so. Okay, let's get a few more torches. I got 3 left. Just enough torches. To light things up. And then I can go down and that's... There we go. Excellent. Perfection. Now let's have a peek at how our... Oops. Oh, that just... That... I ruined my mine jump by pressing the wrong key. That never happens. Okay. Let's dig this out. What have we got over here? No, I don't want to see the task. I wanted to see what they were... Is that coal? Yes. Okay, so we'll probably... Do they have any coal over here? They got coal over here too. Excellent. So... I'm just going to tell them to do 1 square at a time. Alright. We have our... Well... You mean I didn't have to dig down all those layers to get basalt? It's right there. Okay. Well, you know. You learn. Um, so let's see. So we wanted to build a lumber mill, and I am going to, that's the wood pile. I'm going to decommission that, and I'm actually going to move those downstairs. So let's remove designation. We're not going to put wood there. We're going to put it down here. And do we have any crates? Maybe? We have barrels. Okay. Well, I was hoping for a crate, but... Designate area, storeroom. So, let's put the wood here, and this is going to be our wood store. So I'm going to have crates in here. And I don't think we need a huge storage area. Because once we get now, here's the thing. What I might want to do... Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I am going to... Oh no, this one. Let's try this again. I'm going to split them up. And I'm going to set them to pine, raw. Because there's only the two types of wood. I guess I could put log rather than raw, since there's the only... Okay. And then we're going to make birch, log, and the other ones I don't really use, so I'll probably just sell them off or something. Okay, so now we got those two designated. And let's see, we're going to be moving the stone down here, so we might as well move the basalt area, and we'll put that, so we'll kind of leave this area for wood in case I change my mind about how I want to do things. So let's put the wood, and we'll leave it one, let it expand one that way. Okay, so this is our basalt raw. Okay. And we will actually... Okay, get rid of that. And this one is our coal and gems. So this is going to be stone of various types. So let's put our coal and gems down here, and I'll actually separate it out. Do I want it to be 4? Let's leave a gap in the center. And this will be the coal. Oops, did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Okay, anyway. Coal! And then we will throw our raw gems down, because we actually have a few of them now. And that'll just be our raw gems. Okay. And Now we're going to throw down this is going to be our cotton area. Let's call it fibers because it's actually the raw cotton. Fibers. And then right beside it we're going to put the hides. I'm actually going to make somewhat large because once we're going to put a number of crates in there, mostly so we can sell off the excess later. So I'm going to make it that big for hides. We only have yak hides at the moment, but eventually we'll have more. And for now I'll leave that bone store up where it is. And I think that's all the preliminary I need to set up. Because that's the coal, the gems. Oh, I guess I should put the ore down here too. And this would be the copper. Okay, enough of that. So we can go back up and we can get rid of the coal and gem store. And we can get rid of that one. This is our worked stone store, and we're going to leave this for now. Until we get everything moved down. Oh, that's there. I thought it was hanging in the air. I was like, wait a minute. That doesn't look right. Okay, and I believe this was our soil. And we got clay in there and the like. Okay, so I wanted to build let's see, wood, metal, wood, stone, right, okay. Sorry, I was just contemplating something. I was thinking maybe putting initials in there so I didn't forget what they were for, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But I want to make a sawmill. I think I have told it to make a saw blade already. Someone to make a saw blade, and they have, but we have no workbenches. Piffle. So we need him to make a workbench. Carpenter. Please. We would really appreciate it if you made a birch workbench for us. And keep one of them on hand, please. And well, if we can't build that, we can perhaps build the stone carver. We need a chisel. Stonemason. Chisel. Craft a chisel, please. I don't care what it's made out of. Thank you. Okay. I think we're almost kind of sort of sorted. Let it run for a little bit. Let's check how our miners are doing. Yeah, now they're bringing down the hides from the butcher's table, because I didn't have a spot for it before. We do really need those crates, though. Beyond... Right, mine. Okay, they're almost done. So we got some more coal, which is nice. I will probably, once I dig out this area to see if there's any coal there, I will continue in this way, because we know there's a coal vein running, well, sort of this way, so. I think there's coal there as well, yes. So we got coal. This is a nice layer for coal, which is very nice. Very, very much appreciated. And those gems at some point will get taken upstairs. what's going on here? We have prime crates full of food. And that is still full, which as soon as we get some crates going, we can try to get that emptied. And I had set some stuff to... They chopped it. Excellent. Let's turn these back on. And I actually wanted to make this all one grow. For some reason it wasn't all one grow before. Agriculture. Forage. I don't know how much is here that... There. That'll get rid of... And... Okay, so... Let's get rid of the darkness. We know that it is dark. Thank you very much. We can move, almost move, set up our big wheat farm over here and then decommission these guys. Although I guess I can leave them for now. I'll decommission them later when I need the area for pasture. But we're not going to need that just yet. So let's see what we have for... I find, at least with my test world where I'm on about year 4, I make a lot of... let's see. Sorry, I'm just... This is all going to be like where the markets are going, so as long as I'm over its start about here. I get a lot of wheat that because I'm making it really for the straw, and perfect, excellent. There we go. I'm actually making it for the straw, and I get a lot more wheat than I actually need. for making bread. Okay, so how are we doing for food? I see no sandwiches or anything of that nature appearing here. We must be eating them as quickly as they're made. I'm hoping we get some more gnomes and I can set up a cook. Someone, because right now the farmers are doing cooking as well, and that's why there's not too much happening in the way of sandwiches or bread or whatnot. Okay, let's... Okay, so that great. We have stuff. Let's see if our see if we can build our stone carver. Nope, we don't have a workbench yet. What is this one set to? Crude workbench, birch planks. Okay, that's fine. And I don't really want to change the priority, but let's up it a little bit. Okay, so what about a stone carver? Can I place a stone carver yet? We got a chisel, but we need the workbench, so yeah, we're actually going to need 2 workbenches. Okay. So what are you building, my little gnomish friend? You're building torches. That's nice, but we actually would prefer that you build. Let's just put these in order here. I'd like him to build... let's make it 2 crates. And... let's get him to get that workbench done sooner rather than later. Welcome back, Brian. Okay, let's take another look at the mine. They are finished down here, so let's tell them to dig out that. And if I hit the G key to show the darkness, as you can see, it is all nicely lit up from the arrangement of torches. So it's lit up as they dig out, which is... I just love it. It just makes me so happy. Happiness. What would make me even happier is if someone would make a workbench. Oh, someone did make a workbench. Good boy. I think that's a boy working there. If it's not, I apologize. Sawmill. Perfect. Let's get this down here, and then we can decommission... Where's the chair? There's the chair. Okay. Then we can decommission that workbench. Now we can go up here, and I have bad news for you. You're going to have to travel down in the future. As soon as the sawmill is up and running. Then we can get rid of that crude workbench, which has been cluttering our hallway. And once they do that, then we can build our stone carver, and we can start making some statuettes to sell, so that we'll actually, you know, have some trade goods, which will be nice. Very, very nice. So we have about 48 minutes left on this stream. I actually have set up a little alarm so I don't go overtime like I did last time. Not that that's a bad thing, it just... I'd like to try to end it around 3 hours. Oh! We have somebody. Somebody's working on it. I guess it would help if I unpaused it too, wouldn't it? Here they come! Here it comes! Excellent. So now I use the chair and the saw blade. So there goes the chair. And next we should have a saw blade coming down. Woohoo! Okay, so let's set this up. Sawmill. Plank. We want birch planks. And we want... Let's tell them we want 20. And we are actually going to start crafting some birch pine planks too. I'm only going to be using those for torches. So, and don't accept generate jobs, thank you. It causes me angst. Perfect. And I have bad news for you. You need to... Thank you. Deconstruct. Let's get rid of that out of the hallway. What I'll probably do is I'll build a new carpenter downstairs and then deconstruct this one is probably how I'll do it. And you, what are you doing now? Building the workbench first. Excellent. Okay. Because we want to get our stone cutter going down there. And did I tell you to make... oh, I have no place to put cloth. That's right. Oh, that's okay. We will deconstruct you and move you down. Since you're full of stuff. Okay, so let's set that up. Designate area, stockpile. Let's do it back here. This is going to be for... let's do it that big. We gotta get our crates built. This is... I don't know why they didn't highlight. I did something wrong. This is cloth. Parts. We call it parts. We'll set it to priority 4. And for cloth, we're going to put down here, we're going to put down our bolts of cloth, and we'll be putting strings down here. And not the bandages, but we'll put mattresses down here too eventually when we start building them, which hopefully will... Actually, I guess we could start that pretty quick. Start building beds. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so that's deconstructed, so this is going to be our stone, this is our cloth area. And build that loom. And we will put you... You're facing the right direction, we'll put you right there. And once that gets set up down there, then we'll see about moving the tailor. Right, let's wait till the tail that's built, and then we'll see if we can construct our... There we go. And stone carver. Yes. Let's build our... So we want to have 2 block guys. We're going to have thing... Let's put our 3 and 3 and 3. I did it right, didn't I? You know what? I cannot count sometimes. 3. 3. 3. There we go. Your next live event is set up for next weekend? Well, I will just let people know then. Brian, Ian Goodman, I will have a link on my page. I've got a link in the status section to his live stream that happened this past Saturday. But it looks like he set up his next one. And he plays different games. He is playing Settlers 6 right now. So if you wanted to check out another live stream, I certainly urge you to check him out on, well, it probably will be Saturday. I'm sure he'll correct me if it's not Saturday. Saturday at, is it 3? My time? MDT, it was 3, which was 2 his time, which time zone I cannot remember. Okay. Stone carver. Statuette. Any block. Craft 2. Well, let's tell him to make 10 for now. But that means we should also set up a... Oh, before I forget. Loom. Bolt of cloth. Craft 2. Let's say 20. And... what was I going to do? I was going to designate an area. That's what I was going to do. I was going to designate an area for carved items. Or as I like to call it, bling. This is the stuff we're going to be selling. So basically I make it out of... I was in my test world making it out of wood and stone mostly, so I found that I needed a fair amount of room for bling. So we're going to put that much over here. This is bling. And this will have, it will have crafts, it will have jewelry. And I think that's it. I think that's all the bling. There we go. Okay. So now we can, let's deconstruct that. Nobody's doing anything with it anyway at the moment. There we go. Now we can build, move our tailor down here. And I think 1 tailor is plenty, so I'm just going to put it there. Okay, so once they build that, then I'll see about building another carpenter's bench down there, and then I'll transfer all the work orders down there. And then I can deconstruct the one upstairs. Yes, Brian's live stream starts at next Saturday at 2 o'clock PST. I'm glad you like the downstairs. It is starting to come into shape. Slowly but surely. That's stuff, so I'll decommission that actually. Get rid of that. Oh. Okay, well, I don't really care if the monsters are up there as long as they can't get to my guys. So we'll see if anybody says, "Oh my god, there's a monster." Yes, sorry, merchant. Your incarceration is almost over. Okay. That is built. So now let's go back to put this back. Craft bandages. Craft to 10. And we're now going to start asking them to make some string. Let's make 6 string. Don't need padding yet because we can't make any. Now, I'm going to craft 1 mattress at a time because I don't want to use up my straw too quickly. I have to be careful I don't starve my yaks. And let's add how many bags? Craft a bag. Let's craft them 1 at a time for now. Okay. So that's good. So now let's see, we can set up our carpenters, our new carpenter. And it would help if I was in the right menu. Carpenter, thank you. Okay, build that. Oh, how sad, the monitor lizard dropped dead. So that's what the music was about, monitor lizard. Okay, so we're building quite a lot of stuff. And we will change the torches to pine. Hopefully we have some pine planks being made. Oh, and that reminds me, I should set up an area for the planks to go. Need those crates. How much plank area do I want? Okay, so let's... Yeah, no. I did it again. I started and then I decided, no, I want to have them separated. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Sorta. Okay, so let's do pine. Planks. Wood. Plank. Pine. Okay. And we'll put them to 4, so that makes them slightly higher priority, and that means they'll clean out. I'm going to make a slightly bigger area for birch planks, because we're going to build most of our stuff out of birch. I use wood, plank, birch, and the rest of it, well, we're going to sell it. Probably. Okay, so we got our birch planks, we got our pine planks, and our pine wood and our birch wood. Perfect. Right, carpenter, let's get you started here. Okay, I would like to start on the beds fairly soon, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Right now, I'm more concerned about... Okay, so birch sticks, craft. Let's do 5 of them. And we're also going to craft some pine sticks. We're going to need those for torches. I'll do 5 of those as well. I'll up those numbers later, but for now I just want to get birch, birch, birch tables. Craft to 1. I will check my kingdom worth, Brian, once I finish setting up my to-do list here. Not going to dressers and cabinets. Crates. Yeah, I want you to make those out of birch. And I want at least 2 crates, please. Barrels. Well, until we set up another distillery, we don't need 3 barrels. But I will tell you to build at least 1 so that in case we need it for a drink. Torches. Okay. I want you to make pine torches. And I want you to make, we're going to say 5 of those. And I'm actually going to tell them to make birch torches too. Reason being is actually, yeah, no, we're going to need them. We're going to need them. I like the birch torches for upstairs, not in the mines. So we have the pine torches for the mines, the nicer, slightly higher valued birch torches for the building here. Okay, we want a birch workbench. No, we don't want 5, we want 1. Move that up. I don't think we need another loom. We do want birch hilts, however. And I'm going to say craft 1 of those. Hafts, birch, 1 of those. Bellows we're going to be needing, so go ahead and make those when you get around to it. Oh! I do not need a training dummy. What did I do? I was meant to do bellows. Birch bellows, 1 of those. Do need training dummies, but not just yet. Yeah, let's make birch. Birch wheelbarrows, and we're gonna craft... Let's make it... I think we already have a wheelbarrow running around, so let's craft 2. Because that'll mean you'll have 2 in stock. Okay. We have transferred all those orders, which... Oh, he's making, we'll just let him finish what he's working on. Oh, did he finish? No, he's still building. Okay. Kingdom worth. Our kingdom is not quite breaking 5 grand yet. Which is good, though. We don't want to attract any monsters until we get some guys with weapons. Brian just wants me to mention that he actually does a face cam while live streaming, unlike me. So if you prefer live streams with face cams, that's another reason to check out his live stream of Settlers 6 this next Saturday at 2 o'clock PST. And yes, so we don't have much for construction until I start getting some soldiers, and I'm hoping we get enough gnomes on the 1st that I can make a cook and at least our first soldier. And I would like to have another farmer as well. And then we can tell him to put on the weapons that we have, that we start with, the weapons and armor. I think you start with a copper sword and a copper helmet. Let's have a look. Under items, armor. Yes. Oh, we got skull helmets too. Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry, I didn't need to do that. I was going to show you the weapons too. So we start... The worn ones you can't use. They need to be smelted down. So we start with 1 hand axe. That's not a wood chopping axe. They call those felling axes. This is the weapon axe. So we have some equipment for our first soldier that you start the game with. And this is full of goblin meat, yak meat. Did I forget to tell him to make sausages? It's entirely possible. Oh, I could have also forgotten to tell him to make anything at all. You know, it usually helps if you say, you know, make some bread. Oh, your face cam. No, it was, size-wise, it was fine. I was contemplating saying that maybe you should try moving it onto the upper right-hand corner, because some of the information is being obscured with its current location in the upper left. But I'm not sure if there's eventually going to be other stuff in the upper right that you want to be showing, so... Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. Right. Food really helps, you know, if you actually say, please make food. No wonder they weren't making anything at all. I feel so embarrassed now. Cheese. We have a tiny bit of... And... yeah, I guess we'll make cheese omelets. I eventually like making mushroom omelets, but we don't have any mushroom seeds right now, so let's just tell them to make cheese. And... okay, we'll just leave that at the top. Yeah, look at that! Now they're magically making stuff. Funny how that works. I'm so red in the face right now. Well, not really. I'm mildly embarrassed. Mildly discomfited by my failure to tell them to actually, you know, make food. Here I'm going, oh, there's no food in there. I wonder why. Okay, let's deconstruct this guy here and move him down too. Hopefully we can get everybody moved down. Oh, don't need to pause. Okay, 12th day of summer. It is... one more day after this. I don't know if we will get to that day. Yeah, the cook doesn't do anything if you don't tell him what to do. Which, you know... ah, well. It's fixed now. Okay. Boop. Boop, boop. Okay. We're going to put the bone carver in this area. In with the cloth. I kind of class the cloth and the bone and the leather making all in the same kind of area. So... let's get the bone carver over here. And I'm going to leave a gap. I don't think we're going to need any more cloth making stuff, but I just want to leave a little bit of room in case I change my mind. Oh! Sorry! You weren't talking about the size of your face cam. Okay, you were talking about... oh, that it wasn't too big, that my face... you wanted to make sure that my kingdom worth was not too big. Okay. I think we're sorted out now. Okay. Something that I'm learning about is if you look at the overview, it says efficiency. Now that one's 100%. I honestly am not quite sure what determines its efficiency. This efficiency is 90%. And I do not know what determines that. Is it the quality of the items that went into the construction of the shop? Okay. Just double checking all these to make sure I have given them stuff to do. Bone needle. I would like to make sure we have at least one around until I'm sure we don't need them. And skull helmets. Let's craft that. Let's make that 5. And we don't have the leather to make the bone shirts just yet. Yes, you were confusing me, Brian. Yeah, in the comments you have to kind of be specific about what you're talking about because of all the time delay between me saying something and you typing something and me seeing what you typed and then answering it. There's probably a delay to 5 to 10 minutes, I think, depending on what's going on. Okay. I think these are all set up properly now. Let me just... Nope. Okay. So let's go up here, and I'm going to deconstruct that now. And I'm going to set up another... Well, once that's deconstructed. And we have crates. Perfect, we have some crates. So let's get those placed. We have 3 crates. Excellent. Okay, so we need a crate to help clean up this bone situation. We need a crate here. And we need one. We need them lots of places. I'm just trying to decide where the most efficient places for them. Okay, let's do that. Okay. And barrels. So let's get... Oop, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. We have 3 barrels. Okay. So is our stone carver is built. Now let's build a new stone cutter. And we will put our stone cutter right here. And then once it's built, we'll just deconstruct this one and move it down. And our stone mason, we will move him down as well. Don't know if we have everything we need to put up a second one. Oh, we do. Okay. Well, we will go ahead and do that then. Then once we get them both set up, we'll have that tidied up. And I might actually, because we need kind of I like to put the guards together in kind of one area for sleeping, because then I can quickly go and look and see who's sleeping, soldier-wise. And this would allow me to put 6 soldiers in here. And I could make their life exciting by putting some silver pillars or something in the center at some point. Well, not pillars, but blocks to up the worth of their area. Decisions. Okay, these are built, so let's see. Let's give our stone cutter. We currently only have basalt, but I'm actually going to tell him right now to create 20 basalt. Even though that's all he can choose from at the moment, at some point we will actually find other stone. So now our stonemason. Now, let's see. Craft chisel. Craft saw blade. Do I need another saw blade? No, I might not need. I might have already made one. Yeah, I'd like to keep one on hand, you know. Same thing with like a knife. And yeah, you use a birch hilt. And we want a hearth. Now molds. I can't remember if we need more than one mold. We're going to need those at the furnace. These are all things we're going to be needing in the near future. And I like to make sure I have a trough. And I was making tables and chairs, but I think I'm going to turn that job over to the carpentry now. Unless I find that we're not... actually, no. I am actually going to craft... those. And... one of those. Okay. The reason I changed my mind about the stone chairs was I realized I want to put a stone table and chairs in here for these guys, which I'm going to do now, in fact. And there's, in fact, a basalt table available. Perfect. So we're going to decorate this at some point, and we can always make a longer Great Hall. So let's put our first table there, and we'll put our next table there, and then we can leave the edges for like putting statues and pillars and all those nifty things that make gnomes feel better. And where's the table? No, I did the table. I want the chair. And basalt chair. Build. Okay. Once that's placed, at least one gnome can sit down. Okay, what influences kingdom worth? The stock worth is self-explanatory. It's just the value of if you sold everything that you have lying around, that's what it would be worth. The construction worth is the things you've actually built, so that includes like tables and chairs and workshops. It'll include, once you start replacing the walls with actual nice blocks and the floors with nice carved stone. So rough stone in walls and floors is worth nothing. You have to carve them and place them, and that's what is worth, adds to your kingdom worth. As I mentioned in the last live stream, if you increase things you put in your Great Hall are actually count twice when attracting gnomes, nomads. It does not count twice, however, for attracting monsters. So the first place you should try to make really nice is your Great Hall. I think, because then you're getting, it's counting double to attract more nomads, but it's only counting once in the calculation to attract monsters. I'd say the second most important thing is to build up the personal quarters, which once we can start building beds, I will start building the personal quarters at that point. And we'll see how that goes. We're not going to get that today. I think getting everything moved downstairs today will be doing good. Okay, so I gave him stuff to do, did I not? Yes, I did. Oh. Do not accept generated jobs. Thank you very much. You too. I don't have you accept yet. Do not. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to deconstruct that and move it down. I like, especially since to start with, the stuff that I'm making to sell is basically the statuettes. As my mind eventually will start working, the stone statuettes. That's the bling that we're selling. As you can see, there's the bling. And let's see what we're set up to here. Stone carve. Oh, it looks like he's done them all. So let's up that to 20. Actually, I guess we can go up to 30. He'll run out of room before he hits 30, I think, because 3, 6, 9, 10. Oh, no. He might, because it'll be 11 here and 20 over there. And that will give him 31. So we'll have something to sell. Excellent. Okay, so now we can build our second stonemason. Let's get that. I'm doing the right thing, aren't I? No, stone cutter. Make sure. Yeah, stone cutter. It's so confusing. What do I have planned for my kingdom before winter falls? Well, you know the saying about the best laid plans. But before winter, basically I want to build up our stock of food. So you can see that we've got a nice big wheat field here, which has not been planted because I didn't tell them what to plant. I'm glad you asked that question because I would have totally have forgotten to check this, and there would have been nothing growing, and I would have been, why isn't it working? Okay. So now we can plant. They'll run over there and plant. So hopefully, don't know if we're going to get any harvest off it now. Shoot. Wish I'd seen that earlier. Anyway, we're not doing too bad for food. We have 256 food. And I can always tell them to harvest this, which is give us some more fruit. We've got... So we're good for food, I think. Drink, I'm really hoping we can get enough nomads so I can assign a cook as well as a soldier, so that we can get our soldier training and build... actually get... Oh, there's some food. Hooray! We can actually get enough drink built up. Like, as 29 is not that much. And if we're lucky, I don't think you get merchants in the winter. Or if you do, it's a rare occasion that occurs. It is the first day of fall now. It is... We have saved... Let's see how many gnomes we get, if any. There's another chair in there. Let's throw in another chair. Up our kingdom worth a touch. Basalt chair. Build. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so we have this guy. That's the tailor. That's not what I was wanting. This is the... No nomads. Oh... That's disappointing. I guess I hadn't done enough work in the Great Hall to make it appealing enough to the gnomes. Oh well, I think you get your most gnomes in the summer. Possibly the spring as well, but fall and winter, yeah. So we gotta work on making our Great Hall prettier, I think, to get more guys showing up. Okay, let's move our stone carver down there now. Or our stone mason. Stone mason. Let's see if we can move him down there right away. And build. No, we have to wait for it to be deconstructed so that we have a workbench. Okay, so... Bone carver. So I'll probably start to set things up for the military. And tell them to... basically assign all my gnomes to categories of, well, squads, but they're really categories, because I'll have my non-combat gnomes that I don't want fighting at all. To start with, everybody fights, and that's what I had done, is I had put everybody into the military, civilian fighters 1 and 2, and I should actually check them to make sure. Yes, I think we are missing some guys here, because I had No, Doctor, I do not want Doctor running out there. Doctor has to not get occupied with the stuff. And let's leave Stonemason in as well. Yeah, we'll leave our specialists in here. So it looks like I can set up a new civilian fighters. Formation, basic formation. So I'm hoping next time I'll be able to specialize more and set up the various types. I like to have the woodcutters wear armor, miners wear armor, but for now I guess pretty much everybody's just going to be, once I tell them to grab armor, they're pretty much all going to go grab the helms anyway, the bone helms we've been making. And I wanted to create non-combat, because we do in fact have some non-combat. And okay, so let's create non-combat and perk. Way of the Gnome, new weapons or armor, uniform, no uniform, retreat if bleeding. So I'm not telling them to do any fighting really. And then a formation, let's create a new formation called non-combat. Let's see, on the move. Sure. Keep your eyes open, then they can run away faster. Non-combat. Let's get that. Do not perform attack orders, but avoid enemies, please. Thank you very much. So then we can go to our non-combat guy, and we select non-combat, and we'll add in our doctor and our stonemason. So they should flee immediately when seeing enemies. Unless I've set something up wrong. Avoid enemies. Works for me. Okay. Yes, well, the only squads that I actually give names to, usually I pick a random name that I like, is the soldiers. And we don't have any yet. Alas. Yeah, no, well, I guess they heard about the 3 gnomes dying, so that's why nobody wants to migrate to Valrubia, Brian. It's so sad. But hopefully by spring they will have heard that things are looking up, and we might actually have some actual beds. I can put them in the dormitory, I guess. Okay, so what was I doing? I was going to place a chair in the hopes that the basalt chair is not built yet. Okay. Oh, well, of course it's not built. Silly Val. It's not built. Built because stonemason. No, it could be built. Come on, guys. Make that basalt chair, please. So what did I deconstruct last? Okay, let's go through this. We have our 2 block cutters. We have our stone mason. We have our stone carver. We have our loom. We have our tailor. We have our bone carver, who I was going to increase this to 10. We have our sawmill, and we have our carpenter. So what is it that I deconstructed and was going to build? Okay, so dang it, I just cannot remember what it was. Well, let's go here, maybe this will jog my memory. Well, I did want to build a leather worker, but I suppose I could build a leather worker. I mean, we need it. I'm almost positive that I deconstructed something. Maybe I built another one? Ah, that must be it. I built another one down here and then deconstructed the one up there. Okay, well, the stream is almost over. And we have recovered nicely from our rather ill-fated start. Hopefully our reputation will spread far and wide so that they don't think that Gnomoria is a lousy place to live. I'm also going to add in... I like the 4-poster beds. I don't think they don't take any more resources to build, so I'm going to build those. We'll build one bed frame. And then when we're ready to build our first bed, it'll be ready. Just looking to see if we do have stone doors now, and those are good. I'm actually going to place the first stone door. And we'll put that there. Once the second one's built, I'll put the second one there. Yeah, that's gonna bug me. I could swear that I think that was the stone carver, wasn't it? Stone mason. That was the stone mason. That's right. And we did build the stone mason. So, okay. Right. Leather worker. First things first, we need straps. Yeah, use any hide. I don't really care at this point. Let's craft to 6. We're going to need leather panels. Craft leather panels. Craft 10 of those. And then we'll start on... We can use bone for now to make the cuirass and whatnot, so we're going to make bracers and that sort of thing. Each gnome can wear 2 bracers, 2 greaves, 2 gloves, and 2 boots. And then, of course, 1 helm, 1 cuirass. So we're going to say craft 2 leather bracers. And craft 2 leather greaves, 2 gloves. Basically, we're going to, hopefully by the time we have our first soldier, we will in fact have enough stuff for him to wear. And I'm not setting that high priority because right now I want the ranchers to look after the axe. And before we end the stream, I'm just going to double check my professions to see that the order they're doing things in is what I want. So like the rancher's doing pastures, farms, then he goes down to workshop. Okay, so that's fine. He will look after the animals first. Alright. So, I think... Yep. You probably heard that little sound. That was my alarm going off to remind me that, in fact, it is time for the stream to end. So we're not doing too bad. We have recovered from our ill-fated start. Now we just need to build up our Great Hall and attract more gnomes, and then we can actually start our military. And we also need to start making weapons with the copper. But we really need more population before we can do that, so... Yeah. I'm actually very pleased. Well, thank you Brian for stopping by. And I also thank True Vesu. I don't think you're still watching, but I really appreciated you showing up at the beginning. So, yeah, this is Val saying goodbye. And we will see you again next Sunday at 1 o'clock MDT. Yeah, hope to see you then. And... Okay, I'm really stopping now.